Hello traders, in this video we are going to be looking at the SuperTrend indicator and the SuperTrended RSI. Okay, all right. So the SuperTrended RSI, to be specific, is a powerful combination. Is a unique indicator that is used for spotting accurate buy and sell signals. All right. If you want a strategy that helps you time your trades better, you don't want to miss this. So let us start by adding the SuperTrended RSI. All right. The SuperTrended RSI. Then let us just look at the SuperTrend indicator, for the sake of comparison, right? For the sake of comparison. Okay. So now, the SuperTrend indicator is a widely used tool that helps identify trends in the market. It works by plotting a dynamic support and resistance line, as you can see right here on the chart, and it is based on the ATR, that is the average true range, adjusting with price movements. All right, you can see that the SuperTrend indicator, basically it shows areas of support and areas of resistance. When you have the green shaded area below the candlesticks, it shows that bullish momentum is prevailing. And when you have the red shaded area above the candlesticks, it shows that bearish momentum is prevailing. And the line in itself, the red line, serves as a dynamic resistance, while the green line serves as a dynamic support. Okay? So basically, when the SuperTrend line turns green, it indicates an uptrend and signals a potential buying opportunity. When it turns red, it suggests a downtrend and a possible selling point. But relying on just one indicator is not enough. Okay, and that is where the SuperTrended RSI comes in. Now, the SuperTrended RSI is a modified version of the relative strength index. Okay, and it is one that aligns with the SuperTrend indicator. So you can see that it's like a dual indicator, a hybrid indicator that combines the functionalities of the SuperTrend and the RSI. That is the reason why it is called the SuperTrended RSI. Okay, so this means that it doesn't just measure overbought and oversold conditions, it also factors in trend strength. All right, so basically, when the RSI confirms an uptrend with the SuperTrend turning green, the buy signal becomes stronger. Now watch out for this, right? You can see that the indicator also have a 70 level for overbought and a 30 level for oversold, right? And in addition to that, you can see something similar to the SuperTrend, the red shaded area, the green shaded area. So basically, when the indicator line drops into the oversold territory, it's a sign that the bearish momentum is getting weak. So you should be looking out for the indicator line rising back above the 30 level, and not just that, but the indicator painting a green shaded area. So once a green shaded area has been painted after the indicator line has risen above the oversold, then that could be a good time to enter a buy. So once you have confirmed your buy, for example, we were in a sell trend before and a breakout occurred and a retest. So this would have been a great place to enter a buy because the price action has confirmed the breakout from this sell trend. And we even had a retest and a continuation. Look at this. You can see that we had a continuation pattern. You can see after this particular red candle, you can see this candle, you can see a doji that followed afterward and a bullish candle. So this would have been a good place to enter a buy, probably after the doji. Yes, after the doji would have been a good place to enter a buy, or you can just decide to wait for the bullish candlestick to form and then you enter your buy. You can set your stop loss below the previous swing low, and then your take profit can be at resistance zones. Okay, so basically, whenever the SuperTrended RSI is in the oversold territory, it shows that bearish momentum is getting weak. Then when it crosses above the 30 level and paints the green shaded area, it's a time to enter a buy trade. On the other hand, when the SuperTrended RSI enters the overbought territory, it shows that bullish momentum is getting weak. And then once the line crosses below the 70 level and the indicator paints the red area, once it shades this area red, it shows that bearish momentum is now prevailing. So once you get your confirmation, for example, you can see that price broke out of this bullish trend line. And after the breakout, there was a change of character, obviously, because, the bullish structure was no longer continuing. So after this retest, you can look closely, you're going to see a retest, right? You can see that the breakout occurred here. Then we had a brief retest, a very quick one, and then a continuation, right? So this would have been a good place to enter a sell right after the retest was validated, right after the retest completed, validating the breakout. So in this case, we would have considered entering a sell, setting stop loss above the previous swing high. Take profit can be around support zone. So this is very straightforward. Really, it's very straightforward. Okay, so just ensure that just like how the RSI functions, the SuperTrended RSI should be in overbought territory and coming down before you consider selling, or it should be in oversold territory and coming up before you consider buying. All right. Okay. Now, even if you want to modify the settings, you can actually go to the inputs of this SuperTrended RSI. You can actually modify the RSI length or RSI smoothing length, and all of that, right? You can modify the settings according to your taste, depending on your trading style. But the default settings actually work fine. But just in case you need unique, signals, maybe you want faster signals or you want slower signals, you can go and modify the inputs, modify the parameters according to your taste. Okay, so that solely depends on you. All right. Okay. Now, for the best results, you can actually decide to adjust the SuperTrended ATR period. Right? You can actually decide to do that if you want to. All right, the ATR length, you can decide to modify that if you wish, or the RSI length. Maybe if you want faster signals, you can reduce the length, maybe 10, maybe 9, right? This, you can reduce the factor, maybe 0.7, maybe 0.5. ATR length, maybe you can reduce it to 7 or 8, right? Depending on how fast you want the signals to be, right? And then you can actually decide to set the, you can decide to okay, you can decide to modify the levels of the overbought and oversold zones as well. Okay, if you want, more distant zones, maybe 80 instead of 70 and maybe 20 instead of 30. All right. Now, the SuperTrended RSI indicator is quite an effective indicator. We have just discussed how to make use of this indicator. We have done a very brief comparison with the standard SuperTrend indicator. All right. So if you want to try this indicator out, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you have used this indicator before, let me know how it worked for you. But before you go, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more powerful trading strategies. See you in the next video.